passage I want to reflect on today is from Mark chapter 10, beginning at verse 46, the end of the chapter. Then they came to Jericho. As Jesus and his disciples, together with a large crowd, were leaving the city, a blind man, Bartimaeus, that is, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, but he shouted all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." So they called to the blind man, "Cheer up, on your feet, he's calling you." Throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked him. "Rabbi, I want to see again," said the blind man. "Go," said Jesus, "your faith has healed you." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. Many years ago I was asked the following question: apart from Jesus, who would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea with? My answer: the person known as Bartimaeus. Over the years I've reflected upon these verses on many occasions and preached on them too. I find the passage fascinating. I say we know him as Bartimaeus because that was not his name, just how he was referred to. Bartimaeus means son of Timaeus. We know the name of his father, but not his given name. He was blind, nameless, and begging, and Jesus took note of him. A message of hope for all who feel of no worth. You have worth to Jesus. God values you. At the end of the passage, Jesus gave him an instruction: "Go, your faith has healed you." Immediately, Bartimaeus received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. Bartimaeus was told to go, but he followed. There's no compulsion to follow in response to the healing, but he followed nonetheless. And so ends the 10th chapter of Mark's Gospel. We can stop reading. But now turn the page and we find the beginning of chapter 11. We find Jesus entering into Jerusalem on the day that is known as Palm Sunday. Bartimaeus would have heard the shouting crowd celebrating the arrival of the one they hoped would liberate them from Roman oppression. I want to know what happened later on in the week. Where was Bartimaeus on Friday as Jesus was crucified? Where was he on what we call Easter Sunday? The journey of faith is a journey of celebration and sadness, joy and pain. But ultimately it is about the joy of resurrection. Barty, I want to call him that. I feel I've got to know him over the years. Barty, milk and sugar? What happened to you when you followed Jesus out of Jericho? Who would you like a cup of tea with? And a prayer. Jesus, I thank you that you took note of and care for a blind, nameless beggar. Take care of me. May I follow you wherever you may lead, to places of celebration and places of pain, knowing that where you lead is the best path for me to follow, for it ends in resurrection. Amen. And the song I've chosen for today is "Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord," and there is a link after this video.